Hi everyone, and welcome to IB's 52-week gratitude challenge. We're on week 24. I'm still married. I'm still in that first 4 years of my marriage before children came in. And one other thing that really drew us together, it was a program that we did with a couple, with a family. Not just a couple, they're a family. But before I get there, I want to just share how I met this family. So I was doing my makeup. I had an event. So I'd gone to a friend to do her makeup, to do my makeup. And as she was doing the makeup, we got talking. And she was sharing with me about this program she's doing. It's called B2B, Back to the Basics. And that they were using a particular book by Kenneth Hagin. I think it was Bible Faith Course book. Sorry, I can't remember. But it was a workbook that was by Kenneth Hagin that talked about faith. And there was another one that talked about prayer and how they will all meet at a particular place, she and other people, and they will just talk on it, share more lights about it, what they learned from it, and questions they had. And it was just very enriching for her. She talked about it, and at some point, I also realized that her birthday was that weekend, and that she was going to be celebrating it with them. I think that's how the conversation went. That's where it started from, her birthday, and how it was going to be celebrated at that place with them on a Sunday evening. And I'm like, okay, that sounds good, but it just dropped in my heart to send her a cake. I don't know where that came from. I don't understand why I had to do it, but God just laid it in my heart. Let her have a cake that she can celebrate with these wonderful people she has met, and they were sharing knowledge about God together. And then I had to call another friend that knew about it. So that other friend now had to reach out to the couple and said, okay, this IB lady is coming with a cake, and that she will bring it on a Saturday because the program was on a Sunday. So this couple, the husband was like, who is this person? Why is she doing what she's doing? But anyway, I got to their house, met him. His name is Pastor David Ashiru, my DA. I call him DA. And I met with him. I was Paul and I. Even my husband had to say, what's your own now? Who is this person? Why are you doing this? I just had a strong nudging to do it. I didn't know where it came. It definitely came from God. I can't say I didn't know where it came from. And so we met him at his gate, handed over the cake to him, and he kept looking at us, wanting to know more about us. Okay, who are we? What are we about? And he said, do you know what, that we should, I can't remember how that conversation went that day, but lo and behold, after our meeting with him that day, he literally did a B2B program for just me and Paul and I. I mean, this program is something that holds with a large number of people, 15 to 20 people in his parlor, in his house. But he met us and just felt like he was going to do this for just the two of us. So we agreed on a day and time. We were going to his house every weekend. I think it was Saturday evenings. And we would just sit down with his wife, the four of us. It was a good one. It was really God's faithfulness. I mean, we're also at that point where we're finding ourselves as a couple. We didn't have children yet. We're also trying to settle ourselves in terms of work. So it was just a perfect timing for us. But to think that this couple would take out their time every week, 1 hour a week or 2 hours, and just sit with us, opening the book, talking on what we learned, sharing more on the word, helping our faith. It was a big one. And I just want to say thank you again to DA. DA, you're just an amazing somebody. You were sent to me. I always say it, even though we fight, yeah, we can fight. And I also want to touch on that because there was a fight that we had that I now said I will fight him. You know how you will fight when you say, okay, let's move on. But this one, I said this fight I will fight. And we didn't really, we talked, but not muchy anymore for a period of time. I don't know if DA knows about this, but I actually did it. No, he knew now. We both were giving ourselves a funny vibe at that time. I remember then my pastor had talked about, we're in a fast, and my pastor had talked about how you need to always be a blessing to those people that have blessed you in one way or the other. And it took me back to, that time. I think the fight we had was after, I think I've had children already. But you guys, the enemy has made you forget those times when you were literally believing God and they were giving themselves to you and your family. You will not, but you forget to, but that one they did at that point in time that the enemy puts in your face and make you just stay there. And so I just had to wake up from my foolishness. I'll call it foolishness. And then I remember I asked my husband to just go visit him, went with a box of fruits. And whoa, it was, and guess what? God now spoke. The enemy, when you have, that's why offense and strife should not linger, because that place that is an offense is where a blessing is for you somehow. You never know. So you fight it. Where you are seeing offense, strife, fight for it not to occur, because there's something there. You never will know at that point in time, but later it will speak. And thankfully, we are still munchy right now. DA is a huge blessing to me. So it carries my matter. Like, I don't know, he's like a big brother that did not come to be a big brother, because I think we will fight much more. Because when you're a brother, sister, you're closer. I think the fight will be much more. His family also, Omowale David Ashiru, his children, just being in their presence, there's a lot to learn from it. And his children are already teenagers, all in school. And seeing that is also helping me to grow my own, to train my own children. Observing the way they've lived is also helping me in how I'm also nurturing my children and my family. So thank you, David Ashiru, Pastor David Ashiru. Thank you, Omowale David Ashiru. They're both pastors, actually. So thank you, Pastor David Ashiru. Thank you, Pastor David Ashiru. Thank you for all my B2B family. So after that one we did with them, that's the 4 of us, we also now did another one with a large number of people, like a lot of other couples, people. Thank you to all of you all. You all made an impact in my faith. And see where we are now. Still doing great and awesome things. So yeah, that's it for this week. I will leave this now. I think it's something we should pray about. Pray about godly friends, godly families, especially when you're building one by yourself. Pray for those people. Pray that God opens you to the right set of people that will help grow, because people have gone ahead of you. There's a lot you can learn. Friendship groups, pray for them, that God will give you the ones that you need at every season. And it doesn't have to be that one and to be that one forever. When the season is over, it's okay. Don't be offended. Move on. There's a new portal open for you, and just give yourself to all that God is doing. That's it for today. Thank you all, and see you next week. Bye.